computer. Everybody should be here. I haven't heard anything different.
Crawl all the way over with a small, crawl all the way over the road. And for some reason I remembered about the basket.
Yeah,
We have two sets of minutes
yeah.
because Joe wasn't at the one meeting and you were not at the last, so we didn't have the quorum to approve that one set of minutes.
It moved.
Oh,
So
that freaks me out.
Almost 60 feet on my hands and knees crawling on Joyce. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, so that's freaked me out.
I thought it was a bird at first, and then it came like at 10:30 at night, and I'm thinking a bird wouldn't do that.
No.
Well, I got a pest control, so I'll call them and see what they say.
That's one of those where I was going to take my money, whatever.
But there's no animal control or anything that the village has, so. Okay. I'm on my own. Every time I go, so I don't, I close the doors.
Yeah.
But if they can fit under the door, wouldn't, you put towels on anything, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it could be the smallest opening.
Yeah.
Usually gable vents, exterior vents, stuff like that. If there's anything, the screen is compromised or anything like that, they'll get in there.
somebody just, oh, okay. Was that you, Joe, that said you're on your way? That must have been Ray then. I don't know why it doesn't come up Ray. Like, I got both of you in my phone. I don't know why. But then I thought, wait, maybe you got a new phone.
What's going on?
Hey, Joe. So we'll wait for Ray, and we'll have everybody here. We can start our meeting. I don't think it's going to be that long. There is a full set of plans too, besides the set you have in your packet
Okay.
down there. A couple full sets. I think 6 or more. Joe, I was just sharing with, and I know you remember because you brought it up, we have 2 sets of meeting minutes because we couldn't approve last time because Todd wasn't here and you weren't at that meeting.
Yeah.
So I think we have Ray here tonight. We'll be able to approve both sets of minutes. I hear somebody calling. Jim, were you able to get a hold of Mike Cummings? Good. You're still doing projects, Todd. Who are you kidding? It never goes away, right?
It never ends.
No.
Never stops. I keep saying I'm retiring, but it never seems
Oh, you won't retire either, Joe. Hey, Ray. Yeah, you can close that door. I think we're... Did you get your packet?
I did. I reviewed it.
Okay. You're good with everything? Okay. I know you were, we were at a meeting here today, Tuesday. You were here. Okay, well, we are live streaming. And Janice, Ray, Rob, Joe, Todd, you guys ready? Everybody ready? Yes. Okay. Are you guys waiting for anybody or you're good, right? Okay, very good. I'd like to welcome everybody to the Planning Commission meeting for the Village of Walton Hills, June 6th, 2024 at 7:02 p.m. business is Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, thank you, everybody. Okay, roll call. Joe D'Amico.
Here.
Todd Toez.
Here.
Janice St. John.
Here.
Raymond Whedon.
Present.
And also here tonight with us is our planning, our street commissioner and zoning inspector, Rob Kalman. And we might as well throw planning in there too, right? A little bit of everything, right, Rob? Okay. Can I have a motion for approval? How about we start with the December 7th minutes? Ray, you probably remember, I kind of went over. We couldn't approve those minutes last time. Todd wasn't here, and Joe wasn't at the meeting. So there wasn't, we were one short for you and Janice to approve those minutes. So they look good. I think they look good to all of us, and if they do, can we have a motion to approve the minutes for December 7th, 2023?
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve the planning commission minutes of December 7th, 2023.
Second.
Second by Councilman Whedon. Vote on the motion. Joe D'Amico? Abstain. Abstain. Todd Toez?
I wasn't here for it, so can I vote?
No, you were for the December one.
Oh, okay.
You weren't for the February 7th, correct?
All right. Yes, you're right.
Yes.
Yes.
Janice St. John?
Yes.
Raymond Whedon?
Yes.
Okay, so those minutes pass. Can I ask for a motion for approval of the minutes from February 7th, 2024?
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve the planning commission meetings of February 7th, 2024.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Joe D'Amico. Vote on the motion. Joe D'Amico?
Yes.
Todd Toez?
Abstain.
Janice St. John?
Yes.
Raymond Whedon?
Yes.
Okay, thank you for that. Both sets of minutes passed. Any old business? Todd, any old business? No. Joe? No. Janice? Ray?
No.
Okay. Rob, you have anything? Okay. All right. So we have new business here, and it's 02402. It's 77 Dunham Road. If Ryan or the residents, landowners would like to just tell us why you're here.
Hi, so we're here to get a variance to build this structure within the riparian setback that's on the property. In laying out the new structure, we determined that its best location and kind of its only location falls within the riparian, and due to the nature of the property and the way the riparian was set from the river, almost all of the property falls within it. So there's really nowhere to move the building to not be inside of that. We did move the building slightly from our original proposal to get it out of the 100-year floodplain, so that we wouldn't have to do a hydrological study. Is there any other questions with that?
Ryan, why don't you just hang on?
Mm-hmm.
Rob, you kind of want to tell us a little bit about this, and of course it went to zone. Just kind of give a little history to the planning commission here.
You know, as Ryan said, the history for this project is the initial plans were submitted, and when they went over to the engineer, the engineer brought up that it laid within the FEMA flood zone, which would require a hydrology report. The applicant redesigned it and relocated the building, so it was outside of the FEMA flood zone, resubmitted with the relocated building. which also triggered a BZA hearing, which, for a accessory structure in the side yard. They went to our last Board of Zoning Appeals and received a variance for the location of it. As far as the riparian variances, the riparian variance can only be granted per our code, by the Planning Commission. So we put together this meeting. Due to the topography of the land and the location, yes, almost the whole property is inside the riparian setback. So they require a variance from this board to move forward, which I support.
Okay, at this time, and you just hang on, Ryan, just in case we have any questions. I know the Planning Commission, we have two memos, one from Mr. Kalman, which I'll read into the record, and also one from Joe Gelati, our village engineer. Okay. Mayor, this is from Mr. Kalman. Mayor, we are in receipt of a Planning Commission meeting request from Matthew Danko for 7730 Dunham Road. The request is for the construction of a 20 by 19 foot accessory structure. The accessory structure would be located in the riparian setback and requires a variance from the Planning Commission. Due to most of the property being located in the riparian setback, I would be supportive of the variance. I have included the engineer's comments regarding this request. Basically, what I read is what you just said in support. Now, here is Mayor Colograph and the Planning Commission, which you also have in your packet. This is from Joe Gelati, our village engineer. This is his Planning Commission review that, of course, he does with Mr. Kalman. We have reviewed the site plan drawing submittal for the above-named project submitted on 4/19/24, now showing the FEMA flood zones. The submittal proposes to install a 20-foot by 19 outbuilding on the southerly side of the existing home. Topography is not shown on the submitted drawing. However, Sagamore Creek is very incised channel and deep ravine in all areas west of Dunham Road. We offer the following comments. The proposed building location falls completely within the riparian setback, and since structures are prohibited within the setback, it requires a variance to the village riparian setback code by the Planning Commission. The existing structures are grandfathered. The merits of a claim of hardship can be debated per Chapter 1291.10. The riparian setback distance of 75 feet from Sagamore Creek is shown on the drawing. The drawing submitted and stamped by the professional surveyor of record indicates that the proposed structure falls outside of the special FEMA flood zone area, but instead falls within Zone X. Thus, Chapter 1468 of the flood damage control will not apply, and no further hydraulic study is required. The proposed structure does not fall within the rear yard of the property, and as such would require variance to the village zoning code. Okay, and they already received that variance from the zoning.
Yes.
Okay, I did, should have it here. If not, I do have an email from Mr. Gelati today, because we talked about this and other projects, and for the record, he is supportive of this too.
Do we have a set of plans that have been approved? Because these are the plans I have not approved.
Is that
The plans won't be approved until after the board. That's what triggers the variance hearing, is a set of non-approved plans. And actually, the set in the packet, unfortunately, the set in the packet doesn't indicate actually where the riparian setback is. The full-size set on the table shows where the riparian setback is. Yeah.
Let's take a look at that. You want to take a look at it, or you can? We got enough plans. We can pass it out if you need it. If that helps everybody.
This one doesn't really show you much.
Let me grab my heat now.
A house and everything else is in it too anyway, but that's grandfather, is what you're saying. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I don't have a problem.
Essentially, there's no, as Joe's letter says, there's no repair ordinance at the time of the construction of the existing structure. That's why the variance is required at this time.
I just wanted to just, so. Given, this is what Joe Gelati wrote in his email to me this afternoon. Given that there is, in my opinion, no better location for the shed, and the shed will not impede storm water flow, I have no issue with this request. So I can get you a copy of that too. So I just thought that was important because of the location of where they're at. And we all know that you get a little water there sometimes in that location. So what was important to Joe, of course, was, and Rob, that it doesn't impede anything for both their shed and also for the flow of the water. Were you guys able to see this? Any questions for
No,
Ryan?
I was just gonna say, the whole house is.
Yeah,
Setback, you know.
Well, are we ready to take a vote? I think we are. Okay. I do have a motion, if anybody would like to make that, or you good with that, right? And we'll vote on it.
Mayor Colgraf and members of the Planning Commission offer motion to grant a variance to the riparian setback as shown on the plan as submitted.
Okay, vote on the motion. Joe D'Amico?
Yes.
Todd Toez?
Yes.
Janice St. John?
Yes.
Oh, I missed that. Thank you, Ray. Do I have a second? Second by Todd Toez. Vote on the motion. Joe D'Amico?
Yes.
Todd Toez?
Yes.
Janice St. John?
Yes.
Raymond Weedon. Yes.
Okay. Motion passed. Variance approved.
Thank you.
Thank you. It is probably beautiful back there when the water's running and everything. Do you get nervous when we got a storm, though? What's that? Yeah, I could imagine you've seen some stuff in people's yards and stuff. Yeah. Really?
Oh, that's amazing.
I do need to, we do need to make a motion for adjournment. I did forget that. Do we have a motion for adjournment?
Mayor Colgraf, I move that we adjourn the planning commission meeting of June 6th, 2024.
Second?
Second by Joe D'Amico. Vote on the motion. Joe D'Amico?
Yes.
Todd Torres? Yes. Janice St. John?
Yes.
Raymond Weeder?
Yes.
Okay, meeting adjourned at 7:18 PM. Now we can talk. You ought to hit that right.